Hey guys, so today I want to do a little story time for you guys. Yeah, I know I don't normally do these a lot, but well, well, my parents suggest maybe I do it because well, big thing just happened, to me recently. So I thought, hey, what the heck? So if you all follow me on social media, you've probably heard that I mentioned that I recently went and saw, Gorillaz live in concert in LA, and I thought, I just talk about my experience and just give you my overall thoughts on it. So yeah. Okay, so basically, it was kind of, so basically, the start of it was basically, normal and stuff. Like, I just woke up and, I didn't really get a call from, my stepdad about when we were leaving until, I guess, a bit earlier, where he told me to come by the house at 12, pack my stuff and so we can drive up to LA, check into our hotel and, see the show and stuff. And basically, the ride there was, there wasn't really anything like big or anything, but I mean, hey, we basically, drove, to the same area, like we were staying at, when I had my back surgery. If y'all remember, I did do a video on that as well, like that, like I did a video about that too. If y'all remember, I had a bone cyst, growing near my spine, and, it was really causing a lot of pain for me, so it had to be removed, and I was literally limping, but hey, got that fixed. But hey, going off topic here, but anyway, so we ended up, in the same place, where I had my surgery. We also stayed in the same hotel, where it was happening and stuff, and well, for for most of the day before we left for the show, we just went around LA for a bit. We saw the little theater where, all the Disney movies, play and stuff. I actually did go there once when I was a kid when I saw the movie Bolt, and that was quite an experience, pretty much the only time I ever visited it. And we also, went to this restaurant that that we've been to before. It was that we went to before, last time we were in LA for my surgery, of course, because, well, I don't know, my parents just wanted to go back and relive all nostalgia. And when I had to get this cyst removed out of my back, if you know what I mean. And funnily enough, I'll never forget, we were walking, and this guy, I think he was handing out some flyer or something, and he noticed my shirt that I was wearing and said, "Oh, love Gorillaz, what a great group." And I decided to say, "Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna go see their concert night." And he's like, "Whoa, cool, you got extra tickets?" And my stepfather was a bit yeah, no we don't. So I guess another thing we did was, there was also this mall that was also right next to the little Disney theater, like I mentioned, and it had a little shop, kind of like Hot Topic, and because it had Funko Pops and shirts with well-known characters in it. And my stepfather thought, hey, I wonder if they have Gorillaz stuff. And we all looked, and he asked the guy at the cash register, hey, do you got any Gorillaz shirts? And he's like, oh, actually, you can custom make one. And my stepfather was like, good, she'll have one. I'm like, okay, I didn't ask for this, but okay. So yeah, so basically, so I had to pick out a shirt and a picture to use of one of them. It's this hot pink. It's this hot pink. So I chose this hot pink color because, as you know, and this hot pink color because as you know, I created my own virtual artist inspired by Gorillaz called Hot Pink, which, by the way, you should definitely check out, the Hot Pink YouTube channel, and along with the DeviantArt, along with our TikTok, where I actually showed off that said shirt, and you should also check out our Twitter as well for Hot Pink, because because hey, I need more people to like, get into my new project. But yeah, going off topic again. So I picked out a hot pink shirt, and of course I chose a picture, and I chose a picture of the band together, and so yeah, and then we went and grabbed lunch, and then came back when it was ready, and yeah, that was basically that. So moving along now, we made it to our hotel, and Mom and I napped for a bit because Mom was kind of acting a little crazy, like during like the little shopping spree where I was picking out the custom shirt. My mom was like, "Is that a small?" And my stepfather was like, "Let her do it." And same thing when I was trying to pick out pictures, like, "Oh, how about that?" And once again, my stepfather was like, "Let her do it." Like Chris, and saying, "Oh my God, get out of the way! Stop! Let her do this!" Like, so yeah. So yeah, there's that, and well, basically like the whole day just basically just took a little bit of a nap and stuff until it was finally ready to go by 6 o'clock, and my mom called an Uber, and well, apparently the Uber driver knew what was playing tonight, because we were going to the theater, the Hollywood Pearl where the show took place, and well, he actually played Clint Eastwood for us, which I thought was pretty cool, and basically for the rest of the night, my stepfather was like waiting for them to like play Clint Eastwood. Like he kept bugging me about it and stuff, like, oh my God, like, and I tell ya, it was kind of getting annoying. But anyway, so like when we got to the to the theater, we got in, there was like a little booth where they were giving out shirts, and of course I got one. In fact, I'm wearing it right now, believe it or not. Here, I'll yeah. In fact, so yeah, I basically bought 2 shirts that day, one custom made and this one. And meanwhile, my stepfather went to the bar to get a drink, and he also bought us 2 Cokes for me and Mom, because we're not drinkers, and also because hey, it was going to be a long night, so it made sense to have a lot of caffeine. And it basically like, although it basically I'm basically like we went and like stood someplace where we could see the whole stage and stuff. But I will say one thing though. Now, I will say this. This was actually my first time ever going to like a concert for like a well-known band and stuff. I've been to concert events like when I was younger, because my dad, he was in the music business, and so yeah, I would attend his gigs when I was a kid and stuff, but this was a lot different compared to what I have seen. So they had like a DJ come on out and play. Although I will admit, waiting for the band to come on was like a pain. Like they didn't even come on until like 9, I tell ya. Like, I gotta admit, I mean, I may have been growing a little bit impatient and stuff, but please keep in mind, this was my first time ever going to a concert and stuff. So of course, like I said, the band came out around 9, and well, I will admit, it went pretty well. I mean, well, they played all the like new songs from the mountain and stuff. And then they played, some of the good old classic songs, along with the one song my stepfather's been waiting for them to play, Clint Eastwood, of course. And boy, oh boy, was it fun. and yeah, and at the end of the night, well, my stepfather, my God, he was drunk. Like, he had a lot to drink, and let me tell you, when my stepfather is drunk, acts like a child, I tell you. And both me and Mom were just so fed up with him, because again, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and we just wanted to go back to the hotel and sleep and stuff, because because I had already drank, you know, like a Coke and stuff, and you know, I had already jammed out to so much Gorillaz already, so yeah. And, well, I guess I should, okay, well, technically not related, but the next morning after that, we ended up going to this nice, this nice French restaurant that my parents actually went to when I was having my back surgery, because my stepfather wanted to get my mom, you know, away from all the, like, you know, trauma she was going through with her daughter being in surgery and all, you know, like make her stop pacing the floors and, like, you know, just go grab food or something while they wait. So yeah, I mean, overall, so yeah, and basically, well, you know, the rest of the day, it was all like, sorry guys, my cat, he's being a bit of a nut. Silver. Sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, so I will say, overall, it was a good show. And would I ever do it again? Yes, I would. I mean, in fact, my stepfather actually said, next time, if Gorillaz are in concert, you should tell us, and we'll try to get get seats instead of having to stand. But then again, I didn't mind standing. Hey, I was just here to see my favorite band of all time. So yeah. So that's all I've got for today. And hey, if you're heading down to House of Con next week, then I'll just let you know right now, I'm gonna be there. And if you want to say hi, go ahead. So anyways, that's it. See you guys next time. Take care.